Hello everyone, Lau here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new, it's not an unboxing, it's more like a vintage toy haul video. You have seen the thumbnail and the description or how the video is called, so you know that I'm going to talk about the vintage cupcake dolls today. But before we really jump into the video, I want to talk to you about something that's a little bit more, I don't want to say serious, but for me personally it's something that really is a problem on the channel right now, and probably for you as well. I mean, if you're watching this video here and you are subscribed, then for some reason you have found the way to this video. Normally, when you're subscribed to people, they show up on your YouTube feed when they make like a new video. I have gotten lots of comments that my videos don't show up on people's YouTube feeds anymore, which is a really big problem because I produce the videos, I make them, I publish them, and nobody notices that I have a new video. You can always just directly go to my channel and have a look because they are in there, the new videos. It seems it's the problem like from Easter on, because from onwards from the video that I published directly on Easter, and then the two following toy hunts that I did, I can definitely also see that there's just less than half of the views than I normally get. Like on toy hunting, you know, flea market videos, I usually get around, I don't know, 500 views or 600 or something like that. Even 400 is good. But on these I just have like 200 or something like that. So it's like, I'm pretty sure that these videos didn't show up on a lot of people's YouTube feeds, and I have made a little poll on Instagram and it was like 50-50. Some people said they still see my videos, a lot of people said they don't see my videos. So I really don't know what to do. I can just encourage you to check this if you see my videos on your feed or not. If you don't, maybe like click the bell that you get notified anyways via, I don't know, what is this, like a push notification or even an email, or you just check out my channel every now and then if I have new videos, or if you're on Instagram. Yeah, I also have an Instagram. It's something I don't plug all the time here, but I do like vintage toy Instagram posts. So I love like pony photography and vintage toy photography. Often go like out in the wild in this time, I mean in the nature, and take photos. But also what I do on my Instagram account is that whenever I have published a new video for this channel here, I also like make either a post. From now on I will definitely also make a post, but I put it always in my stories. Hey guys, I have a new YouTube video. So there you can also see that I have a new video if the videos don't show up on your feed. I don't know what I can really do to change that from my perspective. People ask me if I'm maybe shadow banned, but I researched into this and it seems like people can be shadow banned when they are just normal people that comment on videos. But as me, like a creator, being shadow banned, all the things I've read, that actually you get an email from YouTube directly. So, and it seems to be different, because then also my videos should not be showing up on when you just search for videos, but when I search, like, I don't know, for 80s, 90s, toy hunting, or whatsoever the video was called that I did, I find it on the search bar. So, I don't know. And what I also definitely want to do is every time I publish a new video, I will make a community post also about it, because it seems some people can at least see my community posts. So don't be worried if you see my videos anyways, and then you see it again as a community post. I hope it's not too like spoiled with all my stuff. I do it in hopes that it reaches more people. I don't know how that goes. Don't want to talk the whole video about it, but it's something that's really like worrying me right now, because I don't know what to do. I anyways have the problem that my comments section closes down when I upload a new video in the first 24 hours, like randomly. This is something else, or it has to do with it. I don't know, it seems now that I'm half shadow banned or something on YouTube, even though it's really, really sad because I'm just a super small creator. I love doing these videos, but and it's not that I want to grow and want to become successful on YouTube. It's just I make it, I do it for fun. But when I put a lot of effort and time in my videos and then nobody is able to watch them because they don't show up anywhere, that would be really sad, because then I would stop making videos. So please remember, be subscribed to my channel, click the bell icon, look at my channel every now and then, just normally give the videos likes, because this pushes videos on other people's feeds, recommendations, etc. And if the comments are open, comment something. It can be just a smiley or a word or whatever. That will definitely help my channel. So if you could help me, I would be very, very happy. But now let's get into the video. Yeah, Tonka Cupcake dolls. Ta-da! If you have seen my latest vintage toy hunting video where I found this little girl at the flea market, then you are already reminded of, yeah, there is this toy line called Cupcakes. This is just one example. This is one that I found at a flea market, and I only had one other doll, this one, which I also found at a flea market like 2 years ago or something. I've not been super into them, but you also might remember one video that I did, I will definitely link it here, where I was talking about the cool playsets that this toy line had. And I have a little haul for you today. Not these, I just put them here because these were the dolls that I already had. It's not a big haul, it won't be a very long video, that's what I guess. I mean, I've now talked a lot about this other problem, but because I've just purchased one other doll here, and then a couple of one playset and one other doll there. And in the video where I showed you this little girl I was talking to you, they're always missing their heads. And I also purchased now finally 2 separate heads for these. So yeah, let's start actually with the doll that I purchased separately. I think from the seller on eBay Kleinanzeigen or something. I purchased maybe a pony or a Polly Pocket, something else which I have shown you a long time ago. But this little girl has never made it into any of my videos yet, so here she is. Whoops! You can see, finally, this one has a hat. And you can see, she also has fabric clothes. So this is what a semi-complete cupcake doll should look like. So you should not be able to see her rubbery skirt just, and she should have a little hat that resembles actually the topping of a cupcake or of something very sweet and cute. You can see that here. Now while these two are actually ones from the normal first, second, whatever series they did. So I think even this one is from the very first series. She's from 1990. I think she was... No, she also has a 1990 stamp, but I think she doesn't have a stamp at all. No, not one with a date at least. She's from Sprinkles and Shine or something, a line. She's from a little bit of later line, because these, they just turn into a cupcake. I mean, that's where the name comes from, right? They don't have any real legs, but you could put the cupcake head here and then put, I mean, this one's too big for this one, it doesn't match this one, but this is the idea of the cupcake dolls actually. She here, she is from the line called the Parfait Princesses, and they are a little bit different. I mean, I can show her a little bit up close. Her hair is awful, it's very cut, and yeah, and I definitely think that her face looks a little bit strange without the bangs, because she had bangs, it was cut. The hair is not good. I washed it, I tried to style it. There's just not a lot left of the hair, a lot of plugs missing, etc. Anyways, I'm not the biggest fan of their faces. I mean, they're kind of cute, but like this, but if you put the head on, it definitely already looks better. Why was I talking to you about cupcake parfait princesses? What's different about them? this is what's different. It's actually not a cupcake. It's more like, you know, a goblet. Like you would have a parfait in there, or like a lot of ice cream or something like that. They are the parfait princesses. And I actually prefer those. It's actually just one line, 4 different ones. This one is called a Rebecca Royal. So she is supposed to be the princess. So she's actually in her doll form. She's also missing a crown, and she would have a big like staff. So some accessories and obviously a comb. But I'm happy enough because this one was indeed, it was still pretty cheap. Otherwise I wouldn't have purchased her because she's like this awful hair. But you know, I can display her like inside out. I can decide if I display her as a doll or just as a parfait. So I haven't really decided, but at least this one is like semi-complete, and I was very interested in the parfait princesses anyways. And this one, she still smells sweet because yeah, this toy line actually was scented. So all of the dolls had a sweet scent to them. I mean, with these sweet scents you can, oh my goodness, can this please stay on? So these rubber bands obviously are super stretched out over time. That's why they are not really holding up very well anymore. Yeah, they were actually scented. All of these sweet scents kind of smell similar. The other ones that I have, this one also is still scented. This one, there's nothing to it anymore. Yeah, 1991, 1992, 1990. I think from 1990 to 1992, that's when they were produced. The first year they were produced by the company Tonka. That's why I often refer to them as Tonka Cupcake dolls. They also have the Tonka stamp there. But Tonka was taken over by the company Kenner, I think in 1991. And from that point on, they were produced by Kenner, but it stayed the same actually. If you remember in the video where I was talking to you about Moondreamers and also about Lady Lovely Locks, I was talking to you about a toy designer, about Stefanie Escander, a super interesting person. She has a great Instagram account, shares lots of insights about her time as being a toy designer. She has worked for Hasbro, for Mattel, for Kenner, etc. So that's very interesting, and she was very much involved when she was working at Kenner in the cupcake parfait princesses. So this was like almost her own thing. All the faces, everything was designed by her. And yeah, I have another one of this line, which is the Bride. This is Bonnie Bride. Is that her name? Let's check again. Yeah, that's correct. It's Bonnie Bride. And yeah, I purchased this one, and the same seller had something else, a playset. I want to show that to you. I think it will be the last thing that I showed you because for me it's the most interesting thing. But she also had, I think, 2 dolls. One had her head, so that was straight to me like, yes, I'm gonna purchase this one. She's a bride. You can see that. She also has her skirt, and this is also the comb that came with her. Originally, it didn't come with this doll now that I purchased. I purchased this one separately. Some of the combs have the same shape, so she also would have the same comb. But I put it on her because it really looks lovely. Her hair at least is still long. She has her bangs, so she looks way better than this poor little girl. Still, the hair quality is not really nice anymore. I mean, it looks okay. I washed it and straightened it and everything, but it's pretty rough already. So, but I'm okay with it, as I have not really decided if I display them as dolls or as parfaits. Yeah, she's also from the parfait princess line. She is the bride. She would actually also have like a veil, and she would have a little bouquet of flowers. Everything missing, but at least she has her head and she has the skirt. So a little bit like you can see better the earrings. She also has a necklace. You can't remove that. That's probably the reason why it hasn't been removed, because you can't take it off. She has this little lacy dress on her. By the way, you can obviously remove them. That's why they're missing all the time. They're just here with some Velcro in the back. And yeah, she also is a parfait princess, although she's not a princess. I mean, she could be a princess. She's a bride in this case. And if you turn her inside out, and store all the hair in there. This is what she looks like. Yeah. So she has this like cream white or maybe off-white, or even maybe a little bit colored. And then she has this light, well, not completely light, but it's a light pink with some darker pink flowers and cherry on top. They're really sweet. So does it say something else? You know, it just says made in China, but I could display them like this or like this. I have not decided yet. Let's make a little bit more space. In the last video I was talking to you, which I actually recorded a while back, the video, that I have never found any cupcake heads separately. That's true. I've never found any at flea markets, and I also have never found any in from online sellers in Germany. No. I have once, like, I don't know, maybe a year ago, I purchased a separate head. Actually, the one that would go to her from Italy. It has never arrived. So I was kind of frustrated, and then was just like, okay, I give up. After I made this video, I went online again, and ta-da! I found 2 separate cupcake doll heads on eBay. They're also not from Germany. I purchased them from the UK, which makes a little bit of extra so cost for me because import fees, blah blah blah. But they were really inexpensive anyway, so there was not a lot on top. Around £5 per piece, or 7, something like that. So that was totally fine. And from the design, you can already see that this is one that also would go to these parfait princesses. So they're a little bit bigger. You would not be able to match them up with this size. It would be okay, but they are bigger. The other ones are a tighter fit actually. But I'm just happy to have this one. So you can see it is actually the same as these, just a purple. So this would definitely go to the Fairy Belle, as she's called. She's more the fairy of the set. I'm pretty sure that I will put this one on her because it kind of matches, right? It kind of matches with this purple, light purple. Then she finally has a head, although this is not the one that belonged to her. But I will display her probably open and not closed because, as I said, the heads are actually too big for the general cupcake ones. And this is actually one that comes from the tropical cupcake dolls. You can see that very tropical, like crazy color, neon. I mean, not really neon, but almost. Doesn't really match up with mine, but I probably will put it on her. Yeah, this was a line of cupcake dolls. They had really crazy colors. So just a close-up of those. If you see that the purple is a little bit lighter in some spots, that's actually because I have retro-brighted them already. This one was really extremely yellow. So I'm happy that it looks at least like this, so like a cream white, and a little bit of like Salon 40 cream has dropped down here sometimes, so also the purple has gotten a little bit lighter, but it's not really noticeable from far away, and it still looks way better like this than the complete yellow it was before. This one it looked like this. I didn't have to do anything. It's more like a flower, so it's not really cupcakey directly. It just definitely looks more like a flower, but these were the tropical ones. So you can see they actually all had this string here to go around the neck, but or chin better. But I think they were actually elastics, and they're not elastic anymore. So I have a little collection going on. I don't want to dig really deep into that toy line in terms of the dolls because they are cute. It's a really nice like detail. You can fold them out. It's a really nice play thing. But what I really like about this toy line is the play sets. They are just the cutest. I mean, they look like sweets. I have one that's a big cake, I have one that looks like a small cake, I have one that looks like a, you know, a banana split. There's another one that looks a little bit more like a parfait, but as a play set. And this one, I don't even know what to call it. It looks like a giant sponge cake and with ice cream on top and like white chocolate piece here. Or it's the cutest. And this is actually just the outside, but I would definitely display it like this. Let me tell you, this one was also horribly discolored, and I retro-brighted them all together. So this one, and these pieces here. I have a little bit of footage how they looked before and after one day, and then you will see them how they look now. So here you can see that most of the pink parts that you can see have gotten very orange, and the purple ones have gotten super brown. You can see it perfectly here. You can even see which direction they were probably standing in the window or something. Yeah, most parts super orange, and also some of the smaller additional pieces brown and orange. And I have like put a lot of Salon 40 cream, or better to say hydrogen peroxide, on them, and wrapped them with this see-through foil. And this is 24 hours later actually already. You can see it has already definitely gotten better, especially this one. That's what 24 hours in the sun with this treatment already does. You can still see the difference, and some parts are already very, very good, like this little dog. You will see it in the video again. It's pretty white already. There you can still see a little bit of difference, but I think I left it for 2 more days out. So they have not gotten like super like pink and everything again like before, but I'm really, really happy how they turned out. So isn't this just the cutest thing ever? It looks like a half melted ice cream on top with a little bit of, I don't know, cream or whatever this is, and a cherry and a little bit of sprinkles. And this to me looks like, I don't know, either it's a waffle cookie with some cream in between, or it is a piece of white chocolate. And yeah, this is actually part of the playset already, so I will probably more display it like this. It looks like a big sponge cake, but in pink, and I mean whipped cream at the sides. And actually it also comes with this. Yeah, this is a little extra cupcake, you could say. It doesn't turn into a doll, but if you take this part off here, it reveals a little puppy in there. I'm not exactly sure how this is meant to be displayed like this, because it has this little knob here and you can put him on here. Anyways, but yeah, this is like a little pet for the cupcakes. Probably not supposed to wear the hat like them, but I would probably more or less display it like this, because then it really at least looks really cute, like a cupcake. So cute. And you can put him on here or something like this. This was also more yellow than I also, although it is this rubbery material, it's see-through. Also took the same Salon 40 cream, so the hydrogen peroxide, put it in the sun, and actually got a little bit better. It's not as yellowed anymore, it has a little bit more of this pinkish tone again, so I'm pretty happy with how this turned out, because with see-through parts on plastic, I've not yet figured out how to get them like see-through and not yellow again, but with this one it kind of worked. So I want to show you how this actually folds out into a playset. It's not complete, sadly. When I bought it, I thought it's complete, but anyway, so you can lift this off. Here you can open this one up, so it's a little bit like, I would say, maybe storage area. You could maybe also play that as a fridge or something. And there's lots of little accessories in there. I will show those to you up close as well. But in general, you can put it up like this, and it could be like a little storage area. Yes, so then here we have several other parts that you can take out. There's more stuff. Love it. And actually one more of these square boxes would be in there. I thought it was complete, and then I was like, well, actually the sink is missing. Well, this is supposed to be the oven. You can see it looks like here. You could open it up and whatever, bake the cupcakes in there or something. It has these like things to put on the plates, so it actually comes with some. You could put them here, cook something. It's just so cute. They have little hearts in them. Amazing. Then we have a little table. So this is just like a little table. You can do whatever you want on there. Put the pieces of cake there, and the spoon, and the whatever, the shake, the milkshake, whatever this is supposed to be, another parfait. There's more bowls, so you can, like, I don't know, open those, open this one up and put the bowls in here or whatever you want. So it's a really nice thing to play if you're like really a child. I'm not playing with this, and I will definitely just display it as a closed thing. This is actually, what is this supposed to be? Another like working area for the kitchen. You have these things to put in here. So it shows more things here. Here, this is like a little side thing to put your towel. So your, I don't know, your kitchen towels, kitchen towel holder. I think it even came with little towels, but I don't have them here. Well, this actually also, this would go in here. So, and there would be one other thing. Another, I think another purple one that also had another like little display sign here, you could say. And this is actually the sink. So there would be a little like a square, like a space like left out where you could put on this. So this would then sit in the sink. It would also have a little holder here. It's just missing. I didn't notice it when I bought it. I mean, it was not super expensive, but it was, I don't know, 25 euro or something, which I also don't consider a super cheap purchase, but anyways. And from the way it was discolored, you can definitely see that it was displayed open or in the children's room or wherever, because all the back was super discolored. And here were definitely parts also from the back. So this whole thing was super, super dark and brown. And I think I managed to get it quite okay. There is a little bit of difference from the parts, but I couldn't be happier, to be honest. So for example, if you look here, this here is a little lighter than this. This is a little bit more salmon colored than this, but I have not gotten this to exactly this color. But you can see how it worked, so I'm very, very happy. What else? Yeah, there's one more little piece of cake that you can put on the plate. This is so cute. I mean, I can never say it enough. I'm not the biggest fan of the dolls, although I have gotten into them a little bit more, especially once I have a couple of heads. But this is really the main thing, especially as it is put together. And then once you have it put together, it would actually be the other way around. And this would actually be like this. Would have a little like thing on the bottom, and this would actually be displayed like this. But that's not really a big thing. I want to show you how it would actually look. I have this toy catalog here. You can see it is this part that's missing. And put together, it has a little purple like bottom thing here on top, you could say. This thing's missing. But I mean, is that a huge difference? To me, as a like just cute collector that wants to have this in the display, that's totally fine. So yeah, and that's what I actually wanted to show you. Little bits and bobs that I have added to my super small Tonka/Kenner cupcake doll collection. Especially love the play sets. And now you are at least informed that I have gotten a little bit more from this toy line. So a little haul for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you found your way to this video, as I said in the beginning, please make sure to check if your notifications are on, that you're subscribed, that that you're looking on my Instagram, for example. And please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave me a little comment so that this can just help. So thank you so much for watching. See you real soon, and may the toys be with you. Bye!